Hello, folks, and welcome back to Mixing Cage from start to finish, myself and whatnot. So last time we got some basic guitar tones down, and in this video I want to get a rough mix going. So I'll be mainly focusing on the drum tracks, so those get into the direction I want. Already here the overheads come down. Okay. For starters, let's put some EQs on stuff. So the REQ, let's put this on all. No, this one already has one, so this one goes there. Okay, and for starters, let me put some stuff together. So first, drums. And here we have the bass, and here the guitars. Okay, and I kind of want to mute everything else for now, so that I can get my basses down. Okay, now, first of all, here a little bit of filtering. Let's just go for starters to 100 Hertz. Nothing too crazy here. Just to get something very rough going and to make sure here this low end doesn't mess with our kick drum in a bad way. Let's just copy this one over there. Okay. Yeah, the bass is gonna be such a thing. I kind of want to give this a very rough starting point as well. So let me take out TH3 for this one and dial in a basic bass tone. So something like this, and wait, I want to use an impulse response. Rose digital, no wait, here bass, and here, should we go with Ampeg or Mesa Powerhouse? Yeah, first of all, stuff like this, we really need to boost this amp to make it sound very gritty and raunchy and whatnot. Where's the equalizer? There. EQ, let's get this in here. Let's lower the output level here. Okay, now let's check. Is it Powerhouse or Ampeg? Now let's stick with here the first Ampeg. So just for starters, and then also here filter, but not that drastic, something around 60 Hertz. Okay, and now I gotta switch to my headphones because I want to take care of the low end a little bit at this point already. Okay, something around this, just very rough and very basic. Again, now let's go to the drums. So, overheads, let's see. I kind of want to try a different approach than I usually do. Usually on the overheads, I would just, filter this really drastically around 1K to just get the, to filter out everything else except for the overheads, but today I want to do it a little bit differently. Something like this, not filtering too drastic and then taking care of that lower mid-range a little bit to clean it up. Okay, something like this. And something similar for the, wait, let's make this not too drastic, this cut right here. Okay, something similar for the rooms. Okay, hi-hats, let's pan it to the left. That's at about 50, and it needs to come down. So let's see, where do we have some hi-hats going? So you notice when you take out the hi-hat, there's already quite a bit of hi-hat in there already. It's in the overheads, it's in the rooms. So you really want to fade in the direct hi-hat mic to the point that it just fills up a little bit of the hi-hat sound. Okay, let's give this one we can go a little bit more drastic because all we have here is the hi-hat, nothing else. Okay, something like this. Now, kick and snare. For those I want to try something different, let's get the gem EQ here from Overloud. And I want to make some rough moves with this one first. And this one about 400. Okay, something similar also for the snare. Around, nah, let's not turn on the low filter. Okay, and now dynamics. So there's a bunch of stuff we could go with. You know what? Let me try out here the 1176 on the snare. Okay, and already I'm hearing kind of weird resonance here in the snare. Oh, it's weird. Somehow for the snare, I guess it's just the snare itself, but the H comp just works that much better. Yeah, let's put the compressor after the EQ so the spikes get a little bit more under control. Now, some of the H comp just feels fatter and richer, and I really like that. Okay, now after the kick drum, here let's do the same thing. Okay, and there basically we already have something a bit more rougher going on. So here we are starting to get into some actual tones. So now, let's see, where do I want to go on? Toms. We haven't done toms yet, so where do we have toms? Oh, back here we have a bunch of toms. So again, first an EQ. Nah, I really like this EQ. Just a couple of moves and it just sounds great. Yeah. Okay, now I need a gate. Let me go to, yeah, here, dynamics, a gate. Let's turn on the filter. Let's listen to the filter. Yeah, and let's just filter out all that boomy low end. So So the gate is really just triggered by the clicky attack. And that way we get much more control on it. So attack really fast. Release, hold, yeah. Perhaps release a bit slower so it kind of fades out and doesn't chop off too much. Something like this. So with something simple like this, you get much more control over the toms. And now just a little bit of compression. Let's just go with the H comp again. Should I go with the H comp? Or perhaps the 1176? Because for this one, I kind of want to first get a little bit more control on the peaks. Yeah, something like this. And then afterwards, we go with a little bit of a punching compressor. So let's put this a bit higher again, and here a bit slower. Okay. Okay, perhaps there's a little bit too much top end, so let's dial it back a little bit. So here you want to watch out that that top end click from the toms is in the same ballpark as the kick drum. So in that way things will feel much more united and not so disconnected. So here on the kick I already boosted that quite a bit. Stupid me, I forgot to turn on the high filter here to make it high shelf. Same goes for the snare, I think. Yep. Yeah, that sounds a little bit better. Here we can boost it just a tiny bit. Okay. And already on the drum bus, I want to do some stuff. Let's put the 1176 on here. Putting a compressor on a drum bus really helps to make it come together just a tiny bit more. You notice it, especially in the snare. It doesn't. You want to have enough crack in it to cut through the mix, but at the same time, you don't want it to feel disconnected from the drums. And a compressor on the drum bus can help to make it fit in. Okay, and I'm going to leave it at that for today. So here we got our basic drum mix going, basic bass tone, a little bit of filtering on stuff to make the low end. You know what? No, wait. Let me check the low end again a little bit. Want to see if my kick is at a good spot. For the time being, yes, but as we go along, things will still change in the low end. So you can look forward to that. Until then, have a fun time mixing.